Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Bruiser Nation members of all ages, does everybody know what time it is?
It's Bruise Cruise time!
That's right. Bruzernation Productions proudly brings to you the BRUZE Cruise podcast, the only podcast that brings you pro wrestling for your ears. Oh, hey there, Bruiser Nation. Welcome to another edition of the BRUZE Cruise podcast, the only podcast to bring you pro wrestling for your ears. This week, we continue our excursion in the G1 Climax 30 tournament with Will Osprey versus Tomohiro Ishi. This will more than likely be a competitive contest between two members of Chaos and New Japan Pro Wrestling. And as we watch Will Osprey coming to the ring, I want to remind you to follow us at Bruzernation Productions on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Check out To the Turnbuckle, formerly known as Loganity the Wrestling Podcast, right now on the Score on Air network in association with Bruzernation Productions. Follow the BRUZE Cruise podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Breaker, Pocket Casts, your favorite podcasting app, as well as Anchor.fm if you want to listen to it there. We are all over the place trying to make moves as the assassin Will Osprey has arrived in the ring. Don't forget to like, subscribe, give us some feedback. Let me know what you like and what you don't like about the BRUZE Cruise podcast, the only podcast to bring you pro wrestling for your ears. If you're an independent wrestler out there, contact us at bruzernationproductions@gmail.com. Send us a link to a match that you want yours truly, Jason Bruiser McCarthy, to call. I'll call it. We'll get you on for an interview and see if we can't, split it up where we do one part of the interview before the match and one part of the interview post-match. And we'll just kind of help each other out and see where we can take it from there as Tomohiro Ishi makes his way to the ring for, like I said, the interfaction matchup in the G1 Climax 30 tournament against his co-Chaos member, Will Osprey. The Stone Pitbull makes his way to the ring. And you know what? That is a pretty apt name for Tomohiro Ishii. This guy just eats rights and lefts for breakfast. It's absolutely ridiculous from time to time when you look at the work of Tomohiro Ishii walking out here looking like he is completely ready to go. Nothing flashy, straight up brawler, Tomohiro Ishii. Tomohiro Ishii is in the red corner. Will Osprey in the blue corner. This is apparently the first time that these two have ever gone one-on-one in the ring. The Stone Pitbull is the never open weight champion. Will Osprey offers a hand in friendship to Tomohiro Ishi. He wants none of it. Osprey ducks an attempted fist. Shoulder block to Ishi. Eats it for breakfast. Nails Osprey right in the face. Another shoulder block that Osprey eats for breakfast. Ishi bounces off again. Bounce back and forth. Trading shoulder blocks. The momentum forcing both men back to the corner after the initial impact. Boot to the face of Ishii by Osprey, who runs off the ropes and takes Ishii down with a shoulder block. Posing for the crowd, Ishii's got to shake those cobwebs out of the head real quick. Offers his hand in friendship again, does Will Osprey. Takes a boot to the gut for his troubles. Ishii's having none of the friendship. It's time to go. Step over. Stops the momentum. Ducks under a clothesline. Osprey delivers a roundhouse that Ishii ducks under. Back elbow to Ishii. Osprey hits a roundhouse. Ishii eats it. Osprey German suplex counter. Goes for a standing shooting star press. Ishii jumps out of the way. Osprey ducks a clothesline. This match is fast-paced already. Chest to chest, they are going at it. Slap to the face of Ishii and another slap to the face of Ishii. Forehead kicks by Osprey that Ishii eats and delivers a hard chop right to Will Osprey, forcing him back into the red corner as Ishii approaches. Delivers a vicious chop in the corner. Gives Osprey another one. That one was a little high, close to the throat. Grabs Ishii by the throat, turns him around, delivers a chop of his own. And a second and a third. Irish whip from corner to corner. Osprey to Ishii. Ishii bounces off, eats a big boot right to the face. Osprey bounces off the ropes, takes a shoulder block, which drives him down to the mat. Ishii trying to recover, arms draped over the top rope.
So you can talk about the new era, but it doesn't matter to me because I know what you really want. And I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give you what you crave right now. Tonight, I give you the gift of Jericho. Drink it in, man.
Slowly walking to Will Osprey, trying to not make a mistake to pull him up off the mat and continue the punishment. Headbutt to the back of the head by Tomohiro Ishi. Will Osprey is now in the blue corner. What is Ishii going to do here? We had another chop. That one was really close to the throat there. Oh, and now he delivers another chop, this time right to the throat. That's going to affect Will Osprey's breathing for sure for the remainder of this matchup. Another hard chop. The redness in Osprey's chest already showing in the first 5 minutes of this. Snapmare by Ishii and a kick right to the spine by Tomohiro Ishi to Will Osprey. Just stomping on the forehead of, well, more just driving the bottom of his boot to Will Osprey. Osprey trying to get back to his feet, create some separation. Back elbow to Ishii. Now an elbow right to the face. A second and a third. Ishii eats it, delivers another hard chop, driving Will Osprey right to the mat. Ishii's going for a vertical suplex. Will Osprey drops his waist, trying to counteract the strength of Tomohiro Ishi, not allowing him to lift him off the ground. Osprey using his strength almost gets Ishii over in the vertical suplex to no avail. Ishii's able to hoist Osprey up, stalling vertical suplex right to the mat by Tomohiro Ishi to Will Osprey. Osprey crawling on all fours to the corner, trying to get back to his feet. Shoved in the rear by Ishii, who now just delivers some cocky kicks and now driving the bottom of his foot into the back of the head of Will Osprey. Just devastating punishment. More slight, cocky kicks. Slap to the face of Osprey, trying to wake him up and challenge him. Osprey slaps him right back. Staring down in the corner, another slap to the face of Ishii. Elbow to the side of the face that Ishii just eats. Irish whip, corner to corner. This time Ishii to Osprey. Goes for a big boot, delivers an enziguri. Thrust kick attempt. Ishii catches it. Osprey ducks under a clothesline attempt, delivers a chop to Ishii. Irish whip, counter by Ishii. Backspring, elbow, backflip. Kick by Will Osprey to Tomohiro Ishi. Can he take control here after that quick offense that Will Osprey is known for? Slowly approaching Tomohiro Ishii so there are no mistakes. Reverse atomic drop, chop to Ishii, a second chop to Ishii, a kick to the knee, drives him to the ground, standing shooting star by Osprey, cover 1, 2, Ishii kicks out at 2. Osprey rolls to the apron to make an ascent to the top rope, maybe not even an ascent, looks like he's going for a springboard. Springboard Superman punch by Will Osprey, almost like a phenomenal forearm. Very similar, but a punch instead of a forearm. Ishii rolls to the blue corner. Osprey slowly follows him, scooting along the mat. Kicking Ishii ever so slightly as Ishii tries to get to his feet. Hard elbow to a kneeling Ishii in the corner and delivers a second one for good measure. Driving the bottom of his boot to the collarbone, drops down to his knees. Three hard elbows to a seated Ishii still in the blue corner. Just little slight slaps, talking smack to Ishii along the way. Ishii quickly rises to his feet for a nice little stare down with Will Osprey, grabs him by the face. Osprey delivers an elbow to no avail. Honestly, there is no feeling in Tomohiro Ishii's face right now because he is eating these shots for breakfast, as I have said multiple times already. Charges after each and every elbow to the face, delivers one to Osprey and takes him down to the mat. Osprey looks shocked at the power behind that one elbow after delivering about 6 to Tomohiro Ishii. Vertical suplex attempt by Ishii. Osprey's able to counter, drop him across the top rope, kicks him right in the collarbone. Ishii still is hung up on the top rope as Will Osprey goes back out to the apron. Springboard attempt. Ishii drops off the top rope. Osprey lands on his feet, jumping enziguri with some help from the ropes by Will Osprey to Tomohiro Ishii. Springboard drop kick. What skill by Will Osprey, jumping right in front of Tomohiro Ishii. Springboarding off the rope, drop kicking Tomohiro Ishii right to the floor. Ishii slowly tries to get to his feet while he is on the outside. Will Osprey's gonna fly, bounces off the ropes, springboard backflip, moonsault over the ropes to Tomohiro Ishii as Tomohiro Ishii jumps out of the way. Osprey lands on his feet, moonsault off the apron, grabs Ishii by the back of the head, tries to deliver the reverse DDT to no avail. Ishii attempts a vertical suplex. Osprey rolls off the back, bounces him off the the barricades and a springboard cutter off the barricades by Will Osprey to Tomohiro Ishi on the outside. Old Red Shoes is out here checking on both men. I'm sure his count will start very shortly.
Well, enough is enough, and it's time for a change.
That was quite the segment there by both Tomohiro Ishi and Will Osprey as I drink my Bang energy to try to get this match the rest of the way through. It's already longer than some of these matches we've called on the past couple of weeks of the Bruce Cruise podcast. The only podcast to bring you pro wrestling for your ears. Old Red Shoes is at 7. 9 now for Tomohiro Ishii as Will Osprey rolls back into the ring. Tomohiro Ishii is using the barricade to try to get up after that devastating springboard cutter. It really wasn't even a springboard, to be honest, because how are you going to springboard off the steel barricade out there? 19. When did that happen? Quickly. Just Tomohiro Ishii just gets in the ring. Osprey springboard drop kick to a down. Ishii 1, 2. Tomohiro Ishii kicks out at 2.5 after that quick springboard drop kick to the head of Ishii by Will Osprey. These two have been going at it. It's only been like 10 minutes. Scoop slam by Will Osprey, lining him right up with the turnbuckle as he makes his way to the apron, ascending to the top rope. Probably should have got up a little bit quicker. Can Ishii recover here? These quick maneuvers have really affected Tomohiro Ishii. Tomohiro Ishii takes the stalling of Osprey and bounces off the ropes, crotching Will Osprey on the top turnbuckle. Is this what Ishii needs to regain control of this matchup and go back to the hard-hitting, brutal, brawling style that Tomohiro Ishii is known for? Will Osprey is trying to fight him off as he tries to ascend the ropes to meet Osprey on the top. Another hard elbow to Tomohiro Ishii. This one almost took him down, but Ishii's able to hold on to the ropes and a huge headbutt right under the chin by Tomohiro Ishii to Will Osprey. Will Osprey is out on the top rope as Tomohiro Ishii, what's he gonna do here? Climbs the top. It's like we're going for maybe a superplex. Big time, a stalling superplex by Tomohiro Ishii to Will Osprey.
Well, enough is enough, and it's time for a change.
Tomohiro Ishii using his toughness, but he is not able to follow that up, even though he is tough as nails. He has taken so much punishment in the last few minutes. He can't even make the cover. Crawling to Will Osprey to deliver more punishment and wear this high-flying technical master down. 2 hard elbows by Osprey and a third. Ishii eats him for breakfast. Trading right and left elbows is Ishii to Osprey. 1 right, 1 left, 1 right, 1 left. Bounces off the ropes, flipping drop kick. Missed the enziguri. Tries for a sliding clothesline. Osprey ducks it. Blocks the clothesline attempt with both hands. Will Osprey does when Ishii attempted it. Roundhouse countered. Super kick by Will Osprey, taking Tomohiro Ishii, to the mat. Telling it now he's goading him to get back to his feet. Ishii's on both knees. Takes a thrust kick. A spinning roundhouse and a thrust kick. Falling face first to the mat, but caught by the knee of Will Osprey to keep him on one knee. Ishii's on his feet. Osprey goes for the Oz Cutter. Osprey goes for the Oz Cutter. Oh my God, what an elbow after that exchange. Jeez, that was terrible. One of those elbows could be all it takes to keep Osprey down for 3 if Ishii decides to make a cover. He's just interested in punishment. Power bomb by Tomohiro Ishi. Cover 1, 2. Osprey kicks out at 2. Both men are spent already. Tomohiro Ishii almost has to wonder what he has to do to defeat Will Osprey, as Osprey has eaten a lot of punishment. He has been on the offensive, but Ishii has not let up on the punishment. Sliding clothesline by Ishii to Osprey. Cover 1, 2. Osprey once again kicks out at 2. That's right. Bruiser Nation Productions proudly brings to you the Bruze Cruise Podcast, the only podcast that brings you pro wrestling for your ears. Tomohiro Ishii is back in control of this matchup. Is he going for a vertical suplex or a brainbuster? Osprey counters. Ishii counters. Ducks under a clothesline attempt. German suplex. Tomohiro Ishii to Will Osprey. Bounces off the ropes. Goes for a big lariat, but standing. Spanish fly. 1, 2. Oh, wow. That standing Spanish fly almost got Will Osprey the 3. He is feeling it. Bounces off the ropes. Os Cutter by Will Osprey to Tomohiro Ishii. Cover. 1, 2. And Ishii kicks out at 2. A patented springboard cutter by Will Osprey was not enough to keep Tomohiro Ishii down for 3. Now Osprey's in the same situation Ishii was in earlier. How in the hell am I going to keep this man down for 3? Slowly getting to his feet, grasping the head of Tomohiro Ishii. Going for Stormbreaker, the double underhook driver. On his shoulders, Ishii rolls off, ducks under a hook kick, blocks a roundhouse headbutt to the face. Osprey ducks under a clothesline. Springboards off the ropes to deliver another Os Cutter, but Ishii catches him. Goes for a brainbuster. To no avail, Osprey counters, hook kick to the face. Ishii eats it and delivers a hard clothesline to Will Osprey, taking him off his feet and immediately falls to the mat. And it's hard to believe it's only been like 5 minutes. Literally beating the hell out of each other in this matchup today. Really wanting the 2 points that will be awarded to the victor. Ishii bounces off the ropes. Clothesline to Will Osprey. Osprey backflips over it. Powerbomb 1, 2. Ishii kicks out at 2. Both men down on the mat once again. Will Osprey trying to shake the cobwebs out to get to his feet. These 2 men going at it, shot for shot, counter for counter. Can Will Osprey hit Stormbreaker as he double underhooks the arms once again? Ishii rolls off the shoulders again, ducks a clothesline. Osprey does, eats a hook kick. Ishii does, and then delivers a standing enziguri to Will Osprey. Big clothesline turning Osprey upside down and inside out. Cover 1, 2. Osprey kicks out at 2, just barely. That the hand of Old Red Shoes was only about an inch from the mat. Ishii goes to the head of Will Osprey, grasping it ever so tightly to lift him up to deliver his patented brainbuster. Osprey knees him in the face in midair. Eats a headbutt for his trouble, putting him right back down on the mat. Dear Lord. See if he can get him with the brainbuster again. He wants to get out of this. He is done and getting sick and tired of Will Osprey hanging around. Osprey flips in midair, delivers a stunner to Tomohiro Ishii to counter the brainbuster attempt. Hard elbow eaten by Ishii, clothesline to Osprey, but doesn't take him down. Discus punch attempt by Osprey. Ishii's able to duck. Counters the brainbuster again. Reverse Frankensteiner by Osprey. Ishii eats it. Discus elbow by Osprey finally takes Tomohiro Ishii down. Stormbreaker attempt again. He's got him on his shoulders. Ishii's fighting with elbows, trying to get out of this predicament. He hits it. Stormbreaker by Osprey. Cover. 1, 2. Tomohiro Ishii just kicked out at 2 of the Stormbreaker. Now Osprey really has to think, what in the hell do I have to do to keep this man down? The look in his eyes, the eyes are wide of Will Osprey in absolute shock that Tomohiro Ishii was able to kick out of Stormbreaker. Ouch, what an elbow to the back of the head of Tomohiro Ishii, going for Stormbreaker again. Gets him up on the shoulders, delivers Stormbreaker for a second time. Cover. 1, 2, 3, and that is it. Bruiser Nation, what in the hell? That match was hard fought. One of the most entertaining matches for sure on this section of the G1 Climax tournament. Will Osprey takes the points, defeating Tomohiro Ishii. Ishii is out right now, not able to get up, but Osprey is spent. He's not able to get up either. Thank you so much for listening, Bruiser Nation. Once again, follow us at Bruiser Nation Productions on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Give us a like or a subscribe wherever you listen to your favorite podcast, be it Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Breaker, Pocket Casts, and all of those podcasting apps. Contact us at BRUZERNationProductions@gmail.com. If you'd like us to call a specific matchup, once again, indie guys, if you would like to have Jason Bruiser McCarthy, that's me, call one of your matches, just send me the link or tell me where to find it through the Bruiser Nation Productions email at BRUZERNationProductions@gmail.com. And we'll see about even getting you on for an interview. We'll have to work out the logistics because this isn't my only job at the moment. Hopefully someday. Check out To The Turnbuckle on Facebook. We're on Twitter there as well, in association with the Score on Air Network and Bruiser Nation Productions. I'm on there with my buddy Logan Morris, Travis Napper, and King of the Hill, Ryan, where we talk about all of the wrestling instead of just calling matches. We talk about the matches from the week in professional wrestling. And until next time, Bruiser Nation, stay good, because I'm always good.